All right, well, good morning. As Dr. Elmer said, my name is Jenna. I am a kinesiology master's student at Michigan Tech. Thank you for getting up on this nice Saturday morning for our workout. If you are new, Up and Moving is a program we started in our master's program at Michigan Tech just to kind of get the students, community, region, country, get everyone moving during the pandemic since we're kind of all stuck at home. So thank you for joining us. This morning, your workout, you don't need a whole lot. If you have some little dumbbells or little weights, as you can see, I have some cans over there that I'm using for my weights this morning. Those would be great. You don't need them. Otherwise, if you have any issues with stability, I have a chair here so I can kind of hold on to that, show you some variations to these exercises. And then at the end, we're gonna do a little bit of core work. So if you wanna use a yoga mat or if you have a nice carpeted, softer area, that would be good to use. But yeah, otherwise we will get started. So we're just gonna start with a warm up before we get into our exercises. So a little bit of walking, marching, get those knees up a little bit, use your arms. If you wanna move in place, you can. If you wanna move a little bit faster, you can jog. But I'm just gonna start nice and easy. Get that heart rate up a little bit, warm up those limbs. So today I have two different sets of exercises we're gonna do, a little bit of cardio thrown in there, and then we're gonna do some core work at the end, and we'll be done. Get on with your weekend. All right, so if you were walking, try to move a little bit quicker now. Maybe add some skipping or some hops. Whatever you wanna do, get that heart rate a little bit higher. Good, and some jumping jacks. If you're not ready to jump yet, you can just do some nice steps. Good. Use the space that you have. Move those limbs. And good. So wherever you are in space, we're just gonna do a few squats. As you can see, I'm not going down all the way. Just a nice little quarter squat. Get my legs loosened up a little bit. Good. If you need a chair for any of these, just to hold on for balance, go ahead and use that. Once you've done about 10, you can rest. And if at any point during the workout you need to stop for a water break, please do so. You can hop right back in. Good, and when you're done, just walk it out a little bit, shake out those arms and legs, and we'll get into our first set of exercises. All right, looks like most of us are ready to get working here. So first exercise, if you want to use weight, this would be a good time to grab those. I'll show you without weight first. So it's important in this one to keep your elbow in line with your shoulder. So a nice parallel line to the ground. Don't let them sink. Don't let them be up here. So we have them up here and just right back down, even and up. Good. So with the weight, you would hold them up here, nice and controlled down, even, and back up. Really make sure you keep those elbows up. Good. And if you need to add a little bit more, when you come up here, you can do a shoulder press. And then back down. And shoulder press. Again, you do not need weight for these ones, but let's try to get 10. Good. Don't forget to check in on yourself. Make sure you're keeping those elbows up nice and high by those shoulders. Good. And we're gonna do 2 sets of all of our exercises today. So don't worry, you'll get to do this one again. If it's too easy or too hard, you can always change it up in the middle or next time we get to this exercise. That's one of those exercises. It doesn't really look like much, but you start feeling it towards the end there. Good. All right. If you're still finishing up, go ahead and do that. I'm going to start showing the next exercise. You'll see a few variations, so don't get started right away. So if you were here last week, we just did a nice squat. And if you remember, well, I guess 2 weeks ago, if you remember, I showed you the variation where you could do this. I got a new one for you this week if you want a challenge. So today, if you would like, you're going to count down 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as low as you can get. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you don't want to do that, that's okay. Just a nice squat and back up. So choose the one you want to do. If you want to do the ankle one again, you're free to do so. Otherwise, your challenge for today is to count down 5 seconds, up 5 seconds, nice and controlled. So we'll do 10. If you want to do the counting ones, you can do that on your own. Otherwise, just nice, regular old squats. And if you can't go down that far, just a quarter squat is okay. So you choose the one you want to do, and let's try to get 10. If you just want to throw in 1 or 2 of the counting ones in the middle there, that's a good way to challenge yourself too if you're not ready to do all of them that way. If regular old squats are too easy, try to get a little bit lower. If you don't want to do the countdown ones. Good, I see some of you trying those 5 second down, 5 seconds up. Love that. And no rush, but when you're done, shake it out, walk it out, keep moving a little bit, grab some water. Looking good. See lots of you trying those new squats. Love that. All right, as you're finishing up here, you can keep going. I'm going to tell you what the next thing is because it's a little bit different from what you've seen from me before. So we did our 2 exercises. We did an upper and a lower. Now we're going to throw in a little bit of cardio. So in whatever space you have, you can do it standing still. You can move around a little bit. So we're going to go for 1 minute, and you can either jog, do jumping jacks, mountain climbers, burpees. You can hop in place, whatever you want to do. We're going to go for a minute. I'll give you a shout at 30 seconds in case you want to switch it up. So again, you can jog in place or in the space that you have, mountain climbers, burpees, jumping jacks. You can just hop, whatever you want to do. So pick out the 1 or 2 you want to do. We're going to go for a minute. I'll tell you when we're at 30 seconds. Personally, I'm going to do jumping jacks, and halfway through, I'm just going to jog. Everyone got what they want to do? All right, and go. And that's 30. If you want to switch, go ahead. Otherwise, keep going. 5 more seconds. And good. Walk it out. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Then we're gonna get back into our arm exercise. So take a second, grab some water. When you're ready, grab your weights or just find your space that you're gonna use. All right, so again, with this one, arms up, elbows, shoulders even, nice and parallel to the ground. Come forward, so from the side, forward, come back up. And if you want, you can add in the shoulder press. Otherwise, just nice and controlled here. Again, shoulder press is optional. Try to do 10. Good, I see a lot of you adding in that shoulder press, giving it a little more difficulty. If you don't want to, I totally understand. This one, it's really tiring at the end, the last few. And I always say shoot for 10. If you can't do 10, stop at 7 or 8. If you want to do a few more, we got the time, go ahead and do it. Woo. All right. Looks like most of us are done. If not, go ahead and finish. We're going to get into our squats next. So again, just a nice squat down to 90 and back up. If that's too difficult, quarter squat is okay. And again, our challenge for today, if you're up for it, 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we're all ready. So choose which one you want to do and let's go for 10. If you want to do 5 of the challenge and 5 regular, that's perfect. Good, nice job, everyone. Keep it going. If you're not done, we are in no rush this morning. Take your time and finish up with the ones you're on. After this, we're gonna go back into our 1 minute of cardio. So again, burpees, mountain climbers, jog in place or around the room, skip, jumping jacks, hopping in place, hopping side to side. Anything that you feel is gonna get your heart rate up, you go ahead and do. We're gonna do it for a minute. I'll tell you again at 30 seconds. This time, I'm gonna do mountain climbers, and then 30 seconds later, I'm gonna skip. So, looks like we're all ready. Pick your exercise and go. And that's 30 seconds if you want to switch. time. All right, grab a drink if you want. Let that heart rate come down. And we got more exercises for you. All right, so your arm exercise again, if you want to wait, this is a good time to use it. I'm going to use a chair this time just to really exaggerate and show you the form. So I have my weight hinging a little, but my back is staying nice and flat. It's not leaning over, hunched, and it's not upright. So bent over, keep it flat, and just pulling it straight back into your armpit. Perfect. If you don't have a chair, that's okay. Just a slight bend in the knee, hinge your hips, pull it in. You can do them both arms at the same time if you want, or one arm at a time. So let's shoot for 10 each arm. Really pinch those shoulder blades back when you pull it in. If 10 isn't enough, go for 15. We're feeling it today. When you're done, just try to keep moving. We'll wait for everyone to finish. We're not in a hurry this morning. Good. Next one, going back to our lower part of our body. Came in with some difficulty this morning, so I hope you're ready. The next one we're gonna do is gonna be a 3-way lunge. So I'll show you all of them and then we can try them out. So you start, nice forward lunge. So from the side, step out and forward lunge. And then you go immediately into a lateral lunge. And then you guessed it, reverse lunge. So you do all 3 on the right side and then you go to the left side. So then left lunge, lateral, and reverse, okay? So try to do 3 on each side. Again, forward lunge, keep that back up nice and straight, forward lunge, lateral lunge, and reverse lunge. So 3 on your right, 3 on your left. If you want to alternate right, left, that's okay. Try them out. If you can't bring that knee all the way to the floor, just go part way. These ones are tough. 3-way lunge, forward lunge, lateral lunge, and reverse lunge. Good. Again, only 3 on each side today. If you need to take a break, shake out your legs, go ahead and do that. Just jump back in when you're ready. And when you're done, walk it out, shake it out, grab some water, because we did our upper and our lower. That means cardio is next. All right. Looks like most of us are ready for that cardio, so we'll get moving. This time, personally, I'm gonna do high knees. So get those knees up nice and high. And then after 30 seconds, I'm gonna do butt kicks. Again, you can do burpees, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, jog, skip, hop, whatever you wanna do. I'll give you a shout 30 seconds in. So ready? Got your exercise picked? And go. And that's 30, so go ahead and switch. Keep it up. Looking good, everyone. Five seconds. And good. Woo! Nice job. Let that heart rate come down a little bit, get some water. We'll get back into our arm exercise. Awesome job. Take your time. We're not gonna start right away. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. But I'm gonna get set up for my bent over rows. Again, we're here. Slight bend in the knee. Hinge at those hips, stick your butt out, keep your back nice and flat. We're just pulling it in. If you're not ready, please take your time. We're going for 10 on each arm, or you can do them at the same time. Let yourself control your breathing before you start, and whenever you're ready, go ahead. Good job, everyone. All right, that one wasn't super difficult, but I like doing that one after the cardio. It helps you get a little more time to recover, recover that heart rate. Finish up what you're doing, no rush. If you're ready, we can get into those three-way lunges. I know you're so eager to start them. Again, start just nice upright position, step forward, lunge, step out, lunge, step back, reverse lunge. And we're doing 3 on each side. So I did my right, now I'm gonna do my left. Forward lunge, lateral lunge, and reverse lunge. These ones are tough. Don't be afraid to stop halfway through and take a break. Don't be afraid to only go down as far as comfortable for you. Just 3 each side. Looking good, everyone. This one, I didn't tell you to put any weight on, especially the first time doing this. I didn't want anyone to go too hard. But if you ever want to do these again, you can either hold weights in your hands, you can put a backpack on, whatever you want to do. I think these ones are just fine without weight. Good. And if you're done, grab water, walk it out, shake it out, get ready for that cardio. Hey, last set of cardio, I'll tell you that much. Last one is coming up. All right, looks like we're wrapping up there with those lunges. So I'll get my timer ready. And for cardio this time, I am going to jog just kind of around the room, and then I'm going to end with some jumping jacks. All right, I'll give you a shout at 30 seconds. Otherwise, you can go the full minute. Ready? Let's do it. Good job. See some mountain climbers. I see some jogging. You'll very rarely see me do burpees. I do not like them. And that's 30 seconds if you want to switch to something else. Otherwise, keep going. Last set of cardio. Good job. Lots of movement. That's awesome. Almost there. 10 seconds. And time. Woo! Good stuff. I am sweating. Feel free to grab water. After this, we're going to get into some core work. So if you have a nice space on the ground you want to use, I'm going to pull a yoga mat out, get my camera situated. So take a few seconds. Woo! All right. Find some space on the ground. Take a minute. Let that heart rate come down. All right. So this morning I have 3 different core exercises for you. We'll go through them each twice. But before we get started, I'll show you so you don't spend half the time figuring out what I'm trying to do. So the first one is a butterfly crunch. So I'll show you from the front and the side. So you're kind of in butterfly, except you don't want to pull your feet in too far. So feet touching in front of you if you can. You lay back and you sit up. Okay, so from the side, sitting here, feet out. You don't need to press your knees down. You're down. Keep those feet together and sit up. Okay, if you're not ready for those, just a regular old crunch is what you're gonna do. So, butterfly crunches, we're gonna try to go for 20. If that's too many, stop when you're feeling it too much. We're gonna try to go for 20. And then the next one is a 30-second plank. So just a nice normal on our side, keeping our butt down. And we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. If you know that's too easy, I got a couple variations for you today. So first one, you're here and you're gonna reach, lift your opposite arm, opposite leg, back down, opposite arm, opposite leg, back down. Or the other variation, you're here and you're gonna rock forward and backward. Okay, so that for 30 seconds. And the last one we're gonna do, they're called in and outs. You're here on your tailbone, feet out and back in, out and back in. If you can't balance like that, it's okay to put your hands down, out and back in. If you even need to go on your elbows, that's okay too. So we're gonna go through those 3 times. First with the butterfly crunches, trying to go for 20. Everyone ready? Let's try it. If these are too hard, switch to regular crunches, that's okay. I know we all come on Saturday morning workouts for a little extra challenge, so threw this one in there for you. Well done, keep it going. I know this one's hard. If you can't get 20 today, that's all right. 10, you even start feeling it, I know. And if you're like me, I took a break partway through, then I'll just jump back in and finish my 20. Good stuff. Woo. All right, looks like we're finishing up. Take a few more seconds if you need it. And the next one is a plank. So again, just on our elbows or on our forearms for 30 seconds. If you can hold it, just 30 seconds, that's fine. If you know that's too easy for you, one of those variations, the rocking back and forth for 30 seconds, or lift the opposite arm, opposite leg, and switch them. Hope you got your variation picked out. Let me get my timer set. All right, I'm gonna do the rocking one. You pick the one you wanna do, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. And time. Woo. Good job. Hope you found one that worked for you. Take a few seconds, and then our last one, we're doing the in and outs. So if you're able to balance, it's going in, out, and in. So from the front, you're here, out, and back in. If you need to hold yourself up, I know it's hard to balance on your tailbone. You can do it from your hands or from your forearms. Okay, so take a second, find which one's right for you. We'll try to do 10 to 15. Okay, so if you can do 10, awesome. If you're ready to do more, let's do some more. And go ahead. Woo. Good job. I see some of you doing them straight up, no hands. That's awesome. You saw me, I was using my hands. That's okay too. You'll still feel it in your core. All right, those were the 3 exercises I have for you. We're gonna go through them one more time. If you're not feeling another one, you can sit it out. But back to the butterfly crunches. Shooting for 20. If you can only do 10, that's awesome. If you want to just do regular crunches this time like me, you can do those. And let's do it. Good job. If you get halfway through and you think those are too hard and you want to switch to regular crunches, it's another good option. If you just need to take a break, that's okay too. I'll give you some time to finish those. I know they take a little bit longer, so don't rush. Everyone else can just breathe when you're finished. Remember, the next one is a 30-second plank. So if your variation was good for you last time, feel free to leave it. Otherwise, you can switch it up. All right, looks like most of us are ready, so we can get set up in our plank position. I'm just gonna do a regular 30-second hold, and looks like most of us are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you try to keep that butt down. Don't have it way up in the air. Keep it nice and flat. And time. Good job. All right. Last one. We're doing the in and outs again. Shoot for 10 to 15 if you can. Then we'll just do some light stretching at the end. All right, whenever you're ready, 10 to 15 of these, and let's get going. Once we're all done and wrapped up here, I'll stick on here for a few minutes if you have any questions, if you want to tell me you either loved or hated how hard this workout was, you can stay on and tell me. If you just want to stop by and say hi, that's cool too. If not, you can get on with your Saturday. I appreciate you coming out. The next workout is Monday evening at 5:30 p.m. Again, go to upandmoving.org. You can join a live workout there. Otherwise, all of our workouts are recorded. You can find them in our workouts tab. And yeah, you can join us on Zoom or Facebook every day except Sunday. Sunday's our day off. Otherwise, the rest of the week, we have a workout for you. So finish up the one you're on, and then you can stay on the ground for some stretching. And then again, if you want to stick on for a few minutes after and say, hey, that'd be cool. All right, so kind of hit you hard with the shoulders this morning. So if you just want to grab that arm across, give it a little tug. Don't do anything that's going to injure you. Just let it stretch out a little bit. And good, other arm, nice little hold. Good. Then you're going to put one leg out, back up a little bit. Put one leg out, just a little reach. However far is comfortable when you can keep that leg flat on the ground still. So for me, I know I'm not super flexible. I'll never be able to reach my toe comfortably. So just a nice pull here. Should feel it in the back of your leg. No reason to force yourself to grab your foot if you can't. And good. Switch legs. And that's good. If you want to sit, butterfly stretch for a few seconds. That's going to be our last one. If you're ready to get up and shake it out, that's okay too. Thank you for being here on this Saturday morning. If you're watching this recorded, thanks for finding it. It is our 50th workout. I was informed this morning, 50th workout. So I know I've seen a lot of familiar faces on these. Thank you for always coming. If you're new, thank you for trying it out. And we are free to go. If you want to stick on, I'll be on for a few minutes after. Thank you, everyone.